Hi guys, Ms. Francis here with our last video for our mitosis and meiosis unit. Today we have three vocabulary words: spermatogenesis, oogenesis, and something called non-disjunction. Spermatogenesis is the birth of sperm. Oogenesis is the birth of an egg, where an egg can also be called an ovum. The formation, the timing, and the size of these gametes, of the sperms versus the egg, differ in females and males. So we're going to explore those differences. So let's start out by talking about spermatogenesis. Spermatogenesis is the production of sperm. It's a continuous process. It's a prolific process, meaning I make lots and lots of sperm. The spermatogenesis occurs in the seminiferous tubules, and then they're stored in the epididymis until they can be released. So here's an overview of the process of spermatogenesis. The structure of the sperm is interesting. It's got a haploid nucleus that's got an acrosome on the tip of the head, and inside that acrosome, you've got enzymes that help that sperm penetrate the egg. That sperm also contains many mitochondria to help the beating of that tail so that the sperm can swim to where the egg is. However, when that sperm enters the egg, only the head enters the sperm. So all of this mitochondria, any mitochondrial DNA from dad, does not enter the egg. That's why your mitochondrial egg is exclusively from your mom. On the other hand, oogenesis is the production of ova or eggs. It differs from spermatogenesis in three major ways. First of all, at birth, a woman contains all of the eggs, all of the primary oocytes that she will ever have. There's unequal cytokinesis that occurs during meiosis, giving us, females, the formation of a single large secondary oocyte, and then three small polar bodies, where those small polar bodies disintegrate, but that one large secondary oocyte can then develop into an egg. Now, oogenesis also has long resting periods. So let's fill in a chart comparing spermatogenesis and oogenesis. Spermatogenesis, I produce billions of sperm. Men can make babies until the day they die. On the other hand, women only have a window of time, starting at puberty when she first gets her period and ending at menopause. Menopause is when she stops getting her period. She stops ovulating. So when females are born, they have approximately 400 gametes. During spermatogenesis, the number of living gametes that are produced are 4, but with oogenesis, it's just 1. All of the sperm produced are equal to each other in size, whereas women during oogenesis just create one large gamete. Like I said earlier, the timing of spermatogenesis is continuous, starts at puberty, goes all the way through adulthood, through old age, but women have a window of making mature eggs that lasts from puberty through menopause. Now, what happens when meiosis, when making those gametes, there's some sort of mistake? For example, non-disjunction is a mistake that occurs when chromosomes fail to separate in anaphase 1 or anaphase 2. And what results is daughter cells with the incorrect number of chromosomes. They might have extra chromosomes or not enough chromosomes. So some examples of diseases that come from non-disjunction, one that you're probably very familiar with, Down syndrome. Down syndrome is when you have trisomy at the 21st location, meaning I have an extra chromosome where I should only have 2. Turner syndrome is when a female, instead of having an XX, has an XO. These females are sterile as a result. Then there's also Klinefelter syndrome, where not only does this male have an XY, but they've got an extra X thrown in there. So these males are also infertile, and they usually have feminine body characteristics. Older parents are more likely to have non-disjunction occur. Therefore, older parents are more likely to have babies with Down syndrome. In fact, if you are 35 or older, you are considered to have a geriatric pregnancy. When I think of that term geriatric, I think of old people. To me, 35 doesn't seem geriatric, but in the medical world, it's considered to be a geriatric pregnancy. And these pregnancies are closely monitored because of the fact that non-disjunction is more common, more prevalent in these geriatric pregnancies. So that ends our unit on mitosis and meiosis. I hope these videos have been valuable to you.